Hello, everybody. Let us start our discussion on tenses. In this video, we will do all tenses, and after doing it, we will go for direct, indirect, and active and passive voice, etc. This will help you in each and every exam, and in this way, we will increase and our strength, our ability, and grammar. So tenses, I will start from very basic and just go through these videos. This will be enough for you to understand things with more depth, and easily you will understand these things. Tense. First, let me tell you that tense is from tempus, which means time. So you should know that, and we have three time periods. For example, past, present, and future. And past, we have past indefinite, and then past continue, and past perfect, and past perfect continuous. And this way we will use. Kindly write some comments so that I can write I can go through these. And then we have past, present, and future. Past, present, and future. Let me write as past, present, 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 future. We have these three, and inside these three we have past indefinite. This is just an introduction, and to just germinate, so that in your mind some ideas will germinate. I will be germinating some ideas in your mind, and this we will increase our sphere of knowledge, our sphere of thinking with more depth. But let us, first we have to. Is my voice clear? Properly, you are listening to me properly? Can you tell me? Okay. Indefinite, past indefinite, present indefinite, and future indefinite. Then we have past continuous, perfect continuous, and past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. Then present with same, and future with same. These will be total 12 tenses. We will do it, and these will. The first lecture will be very basics, and once we just go through all the lectures, all the basics, then we will dig it with more. We will dig it, and we will understand the nuances of this lecture with more depth. The nuances of these tenses with more depth, and we will understand, and we will discuss things from examination point of view. We will solve question on it, and this will be a wonderful activity. Okay. So first of all, you should know that verb. You should know about verb. So this is the backbone of tense. Verb, action denoting word is called verb. There are two verb. For example, main verb and auxiliary verb. You should know these things. Main verb, mainly three forms. For example, but overall there are 5 forms, but mainly there are 3 forms. For example, present form, and past form, and past participle, and present participle, and present form. So there are actually overall there are 5 forms, but we are interested in 3 forms. And if I gave you the example, then for example, for example, play is the present form, and you can play, played, and played. Played is the past form, and past participle is also played, and present participle will be playing, playing, and if we add s or es with it, then it will be fifth form, and it will be with s or es, it will be present form. There are, now let me repeat it. For example, there are overall, remember that overall there are 5 form of verb, but basically mainly there are 3 form. Main verb having 3 form, while overall there are 5. How? Let me tell you about the main verbs. Present form of play will be play. Past form of play will be played. Past participle form of play will be played, also played, while the fourth form will be called present participle. And how we will know that? With ing it will be present participle, and with v5 form, fifth form will be present form. And how we will know it? We will know it by adding s or es. But if you don't want to go through the 2 form, then these 3 will be enough for you. Okay, present tense. Now let us start present tense. Let me tell you that in present form, मैं काम करता हूँ, मैं वो काम करते हैं, मैं काम करता हूँ, वो काम करता है, वो काम करती है, करता हूँ, ता है, औती है. This will be the Urdu, the Urdu पहचान, उर्दू का पहचान इस तरह होगा. And affirmative, how we will use an affirmative sentence. Love, let me share the structure with you. Subject will be first, then V1 form, and V1 and V5 form. S or V5 mean fifth form will be S with ES plus object. For example, she eats mango. So it will be subject plus verb plus object. And he plays football, I play football, we learn English. So this is all. And negative will be does with does not. For example, let me give you she does not speak Hindi, I do not know you. And interrogative will do or does will be at the beginning. Do you understand English? So this will be interrogative. Does she play football? These will be an interrogative. This was just the beginning, and we have discussed the present indefinite or present simple tense, and we will go for the. Now let us go for the second tense, which is present continuous tense. And present continuous tense, first you should know that action will be going on and at present time. Action will be continuously going on at the front of you. For example, मैं स्कूल जा रहा हूँ, तो ये एक्शन आपके सामने हो रहा है. वो स्कूल जा रहा है, ये भी हो रहा है. वो स्कूल जा रही है, तो ये भी हो रहा है. वो ये भी काम हो रहा है, तो ये आपके सामने होगा. और ये उर्दू का पहचान भी मैं आपने होगा बताया है कि ताहू और ताहू, ताहे और ती है. So this is affirmative sentence will be subject plus MR plus fourth form of the word plus object. For example, he is going to school. He is going to school. I am waiting for the bus. They are playing football. And negative will be He is not paying attention to his studies. I am not listening for anymore. These are some basics, so I will then discuss things with more depth after going through these basics. And target will be are you preparing for the exam? And these are some basics. I will be going through these things with more depth from examination point of view, and then we will dig these concepts with more depth. So you have to just tolerate tolerate me for some time. After finishing these tense, we will be able to understand things from the paper point of view. Present perfect. What is present? This was present continuous, present perfect. Affirmative sentence will as subject plus has, have, and V3 form plus object. For example, I have read this novel. मैं कर चुका हो. मैं चुका हो, चुका है, चुकी है उसमें आता होगा आखिर में. तो आई हैव रीड दिस नावल, मैं ये नावल रीड कर चुका हो. ही हैज़ रीच होम, वी हैव सीन दिस मूवी. एंड नेगेटिव विल बी he has not come to school, he has not done her homework, etc. And negative, it will be negative, and and targetive will be, we will put has at the beginning. So this was all from my side. And present perfect continuous, how we will use it. So present perfect continuous और present continuous में फ़र्क क्या होगा? present perfect continuous और present continuous में ये फ़र्क होगा कि इसमें point of time या period of time दिया होगा, और while the present continuous में ये नहीं होगा. For example, I will give you the example, but first let me tell you the structure. She has, have, plus been, fourth form of the verb, plus object, plus sense. So I have tell you the five form that you can. I have explained these things at the beginning of lecture. I'm using some technical language, and which I call the fifth form. So revise this lecture, search fifth form of the verb, then you will understand these things. And you are right, SRES, about SRES. There is a formula that we will put SRES. So when there is vowel, like for example, watch. So we will watch are giving the sound of CH, so we will use ES with it. Similarly, we have formulas for S. You have to go through these things. So I was talking about present, difference between present continuous and present perfect continuous. There is difference between present continuous and present perfect continuous. And present continuous we will use. We will not specify the time. We will not point out the time. While in present perfect continuous we will do it. And the formula will be for affirmative sentence, for simple sentence, as subject plus has, have plus been plus fourth form of the verb. I have explained fourth form of the verb, plus object plus sense for. तो फोर्थ फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ड से मैंने ING का कॉन्सेप्ट ख़त्म कर दिया. अभी ING की जगह मैं सिर्फ एक वर्ड कहता हूँ कि वर्ब, थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ड प्लस ING इन दिस थिंग. अब मैं सिर्फ फोर्थ फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब कहता हूँ, तो इससे ये अंडरस्टूड होगा कि ये क्या कह रहा है, कि ये ING की बात कर रहा है. अगर फिफ्थ फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब की बात कर रहा होगा मैं, जिस तरह इसने क्वेश्चन पूछा फरहाना राजपीर ने कि किस तरह, तो उसने मैंने फिफ्थ फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब इस्तेमाल किया, तो ये अंडरस्टूड बात होगी कि ये एस और ES का कॉन्सेप्ट इसमें आ गया. So this was about the present perfect continuous, and then we have he has been studying since morning. She has been waiting for the bus for an hour. जब टाइम स्पेसिफिकली मालूम हो तो हम इसके लिए सेंस इस्तेमाल करते हैं, और जब ना हो तो फिर उसके लिए फॉर एग्जांपल सेंस 2023, सेंस जनवरी, since Monday. These things we will use for sense, while for other since one and for an hour, and these things we will use for 2 hours, and these we will use for interrogative sentence. And how we will and if we want to go for negative sentence, then we will just put not. For example, he has not been going to school for a week. Why for a week? Because this is not satisfied that last week or which week, so this is not specified. Period of time and point of time, you should know these concepts. I am assuming you are graduate students, so that's why I am going through these concepts very quickly. Have you been attending my lecture since 6 o'clock? Has she been preparing the dinner for the 2 hours? तो ये हो गया हमारे पास ये टेंसेस. तो आज हमने टेंसेस के बारे में कुछ कहा था कि टेंसेस और टेम्पस का कुछ जिक्र किया था. दिस वाज अबाउट टेंसेस. देन वी डिस्कस फॉर्म ऑफ द टेंसेस, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट और प्रेजेंट टेंस, present perfect continuous and present perfect continuous. These were the tenses. And then we in this video we will also discuss present indefinite or present simple tense. Then we go for present perfect, and then we discuss present perfect continuous, present indefinite or present simple, then present simple, then present perfect, then present continuous, and then present perfect continuous tense. So this was all from my side. If you want to ask any question, you can ask, and I will be waiting for your reply. I will be giving you the reply. Kindly ask and revise these tenses, and I will be delivering another lecture. Stay tuned and be happy. Thank you very much.